Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2016 Toyota Venza XLE Redwood Edition in this midnight black metallic color. This all-wheel drive, 4-door, 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 3.5-liter 6-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, we got that nice silver grille up front that leads to these great looking headlamps with the big projector beam bulbs. Just below here you'll also find the fog lamps for some additional style and utility. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the massive 5-spoke 20-inch alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in these summer tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the nice LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, and you've also got the nice silver trim around the windows. Speaking of the windows in back, they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that tint continues in the back window as well. Up top, you'll find the nice roof-mounted antenna as well as the color-matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. Back here, you've also got a rear windshield wiper, which is a really handy feature to have. Of course, you'll also find the Venza badging, XLE all-wheel drive badging, and the Redwood Edition badging. This is a very unique vehicle, very rare. You won't see too many of these out on the road. Underneath here you'll also notice the dual exhaust with the chrome tip, helping to round out that nice sporty profile. If you're looking for a very desirable vehicle that's got tons of utility, lots of luxury features, and is an affordable price, you've found it in this Venza. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside, this Venza is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. You also notice you've got the power liftgate button there, which is really handy as well, so you can pop the hatch without having to hop in the vehicle. Opening up the door, you'll see why this is called the Redwood Edition. You've got that gorgeous leather seating here, that unique color. And just below here you'll also find the power adjustable seat controls, which includes your power adjustable lumbar support. If you take a look at the door sill there, you've got the nice Venza nameplate, and you'll also find the Venza branded all-weather mats, and those are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with all the bells and whistles. The features inside this Venza start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows and locks. As an added bonus, all of your windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic. Underneath you do have a couple of extra cup holders as well as a little bit of storage and a speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here you'll find the controls for your power mirrors as well as the button for your power liftgate and the button to toggle your traction control. Below that you've got this handy little storage compartment here that also includes some coin slots on the side. And if you take a look under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can easily get it in the perfect position. If you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you see that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. And of course you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If we back up and take a look at the steering wheel here, you've got a very nice 3-spoke design, including some bolsters up top for a nice ergonomic design as well. Over on the left-hand side, you'll find your steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. These are used to control your infotainment system, so you can use them as the track selector buttons. Below that, you'll find the audio mode button, and you can also hold that to mute the system. And over on the right-hand side here, you'll find your Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as your voice recognition button. And just behind the wheel, you do have the cruise control stalk, which is great for those highway drives. If we go ahead and take a look up at the gauge cluster, you've got a very stylish design, and of course over in the bottom right-hand corner, you've got the odometer. You can see that this vehicle currently has 84,304 kilometers on it. If you go ahead and take a look towards the center of the dash, all the way up top here, you've got this nice little digital display, which gives you your time, exterior temperature, as well as your climate settings. You've also got the info screen at the bottom there, and you can cycle through with the button that I'll show you in just a moment. You can check your average fuel economy, current fuel economy, range, and your average speed. Just below that, you'll find the buttons that I was just using to navigate that screen, as well as your hazard lights. Below that, you'll find your embedded touchscreen infotainment system that includes navigation, which is a very nice feature to have. In terms of your audio options here, you do have lots and lots to choose from, including your AM, FM, and XM radio. You've also got a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. Speaking of device, if it is hooked up, you can access the phone and messages screens there as well. At the bottom here, you'll find your eco screen, so you can quickly check your fuel consumption. Next, you've got the setup screen here, so there's lots and lots of options to go through and customize to your preferences. And finally, you can also set yourself maintenance reminders, which is a really cool feature to ensure you never miss any important maintenance and you can keep your Venza in pristine condition. If you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up, which is a really handy feature to have. And of course, putting the vehicle back in a park will bring back the main screen. Just below that, you'll find your dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. And it's also an auto system, so if you hit the auto button there, you'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat, as well as the placement, to get it to your desired temperature. For those hot summer days, you do have air conditioning, and for the cold winter days, you do have heated mirrors, both of which are very nice features to have in the Okanagan. Just below that, you'll find your adjustable heated seats here for both front passengers, so you can get the seats nice and toasty. And just to the left here, you'll find your shifter, of course, and as you can see, you can put that into a standard mode if you're looking to manually shift between the gears. Below that, you'll find this really handy little phone holder here. You can drop your phone in, and that clamp will keep it in there nice and steady. As we continue down here, you've got this nice little slide open compartment for your first piece of the center console here. You can see the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned, as well as a 12-volt outlet to keep the devices charged up. And when it's slid over, of course, you do have a couple of cup holders here. And you've also got an extra little storage slot along the side here. And then, of course, you've got your padded leather armrest, and you can slide that all the way back as well to reveal an additional storage compartment with that nice carpeted bottom. Of course, when you're not using it, you can slide it as far as you want as an armrest. If you take a look in the passenger side footwell, you've got the same great all-weather mats, and just above here, you got your standard glove box with the owner's manual inside. Over on the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto-dimming rear mirror, so that'll keep your mirror nice and dim automatically without you having to flip it down, even if there are bright lights in it at nighttime. You've also got the compass up in the top right-hand corner, and as we continue up here, you've got your sunglasses holder, as well as your 3 programmable garage door buttons, so you can easily access your garage without having to dig out your key fob. You've also got some interior lights, as well as the controls for your sunroof. And you've got not one, but 2 gorgeous sunroofs here. You can let in tons and tons of light, as well as tons of air. Very nice feature to have in the summer. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that exclusive leather seating that extends across the rear bench seat. Back here, you've also got tons of legroom for the rear passengers, as well as the same great all-weather mats. If we hop inside here, you'll find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat, as well as a couple of climate vents in the back of the center console to keep the rear passengers comfortable. If you take a look towards the center seat here, you've also got the nice fold-down padded leather armrest for your rear passengers. That also includes a couple of extra cup holders as well. These rear seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split. If you have some additional cargo to store, you can simply grab the latch underneath and fold the seat forward nice and easily. And as you can see, if you're folding it flat, it would lay flush with the trunk, which makes it nice and easy to store large items flat. Go ahead and take a look at the rear door panel here. You'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as, of course, the switch for the rear windows and a little bit of storage and a cup holder underneath. Go ahead and pop the rear hatch here. You'll find lots of room inside. You've also got the very nice hard plastic surface here, so anything that you put back here won't damage any carpet. You'll also find the handles to drop the seats, so you don't have to hop in the back to do so. You've also got an interior light, as well as a 12-volt outlet. On this side, you'll also find some additional storage under this panel here. And over on the other side, you've got your jack for your spare tire, which is found just under the center here. Closing up the power liftgate is nice and easy. You've got the button up top here. Simply press the button, and that'll close right down for you. That concludes this short video walk around, but this desirable Venza will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Liftgate Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.